Hello, everybody. My name is Pastor Ovi. I have something important to share with you. And this, what I want to share with you, especially for men, came out of a run of discussion with a senior person than I, somebody older much than I. Actually, what happened was we were four of us standing, if I remember very well, and we were just talking, just general talk. But this older brother, just stopped older than me. He said, four of us are here now. All of us that are standing here, our fathers are dead, but our mothers are alive. Why is it that our fathers are dead and our mothers are alive? This food for thought kind of question led to us to start discussing the reasons why men don't live long. This discussion, I also have it, which is the second incident. I discussed it with my people in the church today, and I felt it's proper to also share with you. For why is it that men don't live long? Actually, in our church, I asked them, I said, why is it that women don't have wills, live wills? It is because in most cases, the woman outlives the man she married. And the question now stands, why is it that the men die early and the women outlive them? There are many reasons we can prefer. I don't have a scripted note here, so I'm just going to talk to you from my heart, or based on my own experience and of course my exposure. So pick the wisdom if you pick it anywhere, and subscribe to this channel, like, comment and share to like-minded people if you find what I'm about to share with you as valuable. Let's get into the deep of the matter. The truth of the matter is this: a lot of us men are carrying stress right now with the way the world is, especially in my nation Nigeria. The prices of goods and services are spiraling out of control. There is heavy protest going on in various sections in this country right now, and the burden of all these pressures, a lot of men are bearing it. A lot of men, as I'm talking to you now, between now and September, will have to pay school fees. The man is already thinking, where am I going to get the school fees? A good number of the schools have already given notice that the school fees will increase. Somebody who was struggling with the payment of the school fees before is now being made to realize that the school fees will increase. And now your wife is telling you, bring more money. They chop money, the feeding money you were dropping before is not enough to do whatever it used to do before. Do you blame the woman? The prices of goods and services have increased. Your landlord may also be there, be telling you, well, with the way the condition of the country is now, please, your rent will increase. You see, all these things rest upon one man. And we are in a society where the society tells you, look, you are a man. You should be able to handle your problems as a man. You should man up. No, sir, please don't man up. If you feel you are stressed, go and talk to somebody professional. If you feel you are stressed, go and unburden yourself to your God. If you feel you are stressed, look for a pastor you can trust, somebody you can talk to. Don't man up. Don't die before your time, because all these pressures, all these stressors are the reason why some people develop high blood pressure, are the reason why some people just have a heart attack and all the rest. So as a man, find something that you can do, someone you can talk to reduce the stress levels you are carrying. That's also why it is advisable, please don't have too many children. Have the number of children you can cater for. Have the number of children you can easily cope with, because if you have too many children, these burdens will rest upon your shoulder, and you discover that is, if you are the only breadwinner in the house, you discover that it's a problem. One of the other reasons why many men carry stress, like I said, is that if you look at women, if a woman has a problem, she will unburden herself. She will look for somebody she can talk to. She will talk to her husband, talk to her brother, talk to her uncle, talk to her pastor, talk to her doctor, talk to somebody. Women use that to remove that stress, but you are trying to be Odogu, you are trying to be the man, you are trying to man it up. Look, don't man it up. Go and talk to somebody, free yourself from of these things, and then don't accumulate what will put you under stress. What am I talking about? Some of us buy cars. You buy very big cars that guzzle petrol, and right now look at what the price of petrol is saying in a country like Nigeria. How are you coping with such a very big car? You are trying to impress people that you are the man, you are the happening man, you are on top of the food chain. Yes, you are on top of the food chain, and the food chain has now changed you. Why? Because the best people can tell you is, oh boy, see that man's car. After that, you are the one paying. If the side mirror breaks, you know how far now. If the windscreen breaks, you know how far. If it has engine or gear problem, to buy the side mirror or the gear of that car that you are driving, you know how far. You are now carrying strain. Look for how to reduce your stressors. What are the things that put men under stress? Another one is building a house bigger than your ability. You built that house when you were in service. Now you are retired. What are you doing with 15 rooms? You are maintaining all. You are maintain it with light, you are maintaining it with this, you are maintaining it with that. Your salary right now has dropped. You're not making money the way you're supposed to do. Why don't you just partition part of that house and let it out to some reasonable people who will be giving you some small income? Besides, if you're staying alone in that compound, how far will staying alone? Why don't you partition it out, get some good tenants, and then let them be paying you, and then you'll be seeing somebody to converse with once in a while when you're sitting in front of your house enjoying the evening breeze. That's how you're supposed to do it. But look at you are keeping a very big house. You have to clear the grass, you have to maintain the light, you have to get a gardener, you now need a house cook, you need a house cleaner, and all these things are the stressors a man is carrying in your old age. Why are you doing this to yourself? Just to let people know that yes, so you're a big man, your level don't pass that level. This level you put yourself, is it comfortable to maintain? Some people can maintain it. Can everybody maintain it? These are the things that put stress on the man. These are the reasons why some people just collapse. These are the reasons why some people just have high blood pressure. What am I talking about? Some people, they are carrying stress right now because of marrying wrong wife. The wife you marry, before you marry, make sure, please, I beg you, make sure is the woman you are ready to accept assets and liabilities. Don't marry her because of the assets. I'm talking of the bum, because of the breast, because of the shape, because of the voice. Accept also the liabilities that come with everything you signed for, so that you don't give yourself stress. That's also why you should look before you leap. Because if you marry a wrong woman and there is no money, you are going to have serious problem. I know from my own experience, when I lost my job and I did not have anything going for almost 2 years or plus, my wife was the one doing anything. But thank God, this is a woman of virtue, so I did not have any problem. I'm not saying this one to boast to you about my wife. People that know what happened to me in those 3-4 years, they know that it was my wife who was doing it, and we didn't have any problem with it. So you see, marry your friend, marry somebody who will be there for you in case stuff happens. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. And if you're an older man, I beg you now, why are you marrying a younger girl? I'm not saying love cannot meet you at anywhere, but I'm trying to tell you, how are you going to cope with that girl in the other room? You are already 63, you're 64, 65. You are marrying a 25-year-old girl who wants to go for NYSC right now. When she comes back, the things she's interested in, I hope you can cope. And when it comes to the other room, sir, will you be able to cope? What are you going to do? When you cannot cope, you now start taking some Abu de Sheka. Okay, you understand what I'm trying to say? You now start taking all manner of cocktails to keep yourself going. Your body is already telling you, Oga, it's not like before anymore. So please take my advice. If you ask me, I won't advise an older man to marry a younger girl. It's not a matter of the problem of the girl. It's a matter of, if you cannot do it, you may be surprised one day that your driver is the one doing it, or your cook is the one doing it, and you will not like that. Don't put yourself under stress. Any day she greets somebody, you'll be very angry. Why is she greeting them? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? She's a younger girl. She's still ready for fun. You are an older man. You want to read newspaper and read magazine. You can be very careful. I'm just giving advice. Avoid what will give you stress. You know, a lot of men have been heard of. They died on top of a woman. Why? Because they are trying to impress. You're trying to impress a woman. You see, you see that place you are trying to dig in the other room. Your grandfather could not dig it to the end. The deeper you dig it, the deeper it gets. Your grandfather did not win that battle. Don't put yourself under stress trying to impress a woman, trying to satisfy a woman, because as I'm talking to you now, when you are older, you have to understand that your body is not like when you are younger. Maybe when you are younger, you can, but when you are older, be very careful. So you see, you now have to take things to enhance your performance at your age, sir. At your age. You will not be able to cope with what you are trying to do. If you marry somebody about your age bracket, two of you will just sit down there and be doing family-friendly relationship. Any day you can do it, you do. Any day you cannot do it, you relax yourself. You enjoy your wife, she enjoys you. Nobody is trying to impress you. But all this other one that is telling you, go deeper, do this like this, do it like that, do it like this. Oh yeah, so kill me here, do me this one. That thing that you are saying, you are borrowing the energy of tomorrow. Your body will be tired because you are older. Your body will be tired. You will feel dehydrated. I'm sure you are not even doing the kind of exercises you're supposed to do. Maybe some are not even eating well, and you are drinking things just because you want to show the woman you are in charge. Look, sir, another thing I need to say is, your wife is not running away. If you try today, it didn't work, because you see, as you get older, there will be some days the young man downstairs there will not cooperate. If you say he doesn't want to work, leave it. Don't drink anything. I pray also that when those such things happen, you don't have a wife who will say, I'm angry, why are you doing like this? After you have raised my hope, you now dash it like this, and then you now begin to consult your friends who will now tell you, drink this, and then go and do the knocking. No, sir. Pardon my language, but I have to explain it to you like that. No, sir. I pray that woman, anytime your husband, maybe because of age, maybe because of stress, because sometimes it's not because anything is wrong with you medically, it's just stress, it's just tiredness, it's just that you are not the way you are before. You need to de-escalate the situation. Don't get up and eye him and talk and hiss and sit there. You are not a man, you are not a this. If you make that man to start drinking something, if he has a heart attack on top of you, you may need to live with the idea that somewhere in your heart that I'm the one that pushed this man. If this message makes sense with you, then I advise you, take Tracy. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Another thing that also affects men, that does not allow them to live as long as they ought to live, is the men, they live reckless life. A lot of men do. When a woman is sick, she will go to the hospital. I'm a man like you. How many times do you go to the hospital? If a woman cannot go to the hospital, maybe no money, she will pray. How many men are even praying? Go to church. How many men do you see there? You see more women than men, because women always look for a place that will take that thing off them. You now, everybody is calling you, putting you under the pressure. Who do you call? And God is there that you can talk to God. God is there that you can unburden some of these things to, but you will not do that. Odogu, I can handle it. I can handle it. The reckless life you live when you are young, you may pay the price when you are old. This is me being plain and honest with you. So please, all the reckless life of drinking, of smoking, of not having enough sleep, taking substances to keep your eyes open, and running after these businesses, running after business, and especially life of contract. If you are somebody doing contract, make sure you have enough float to handle contract, because contracts, when they don't pay on time, you know how far, you know the pressure from the banks, you know the way the interest will be flying. These are the things that are killing men slowly. Your body can handle some of these things because you are younger. All those drinking, smoking, and the pressure of all the money you borrow up and down to sponsor something that will not become an asset. Remember, sir, one day when you are older, that energy of tomorrow you borrow when you are younger, you will start paying it. I pray that God will give you wisdom. Don't do beyond yourself. If you ask me if it's possible, consultancy is better. Consult and go away, collect your money and go away, than to do contract and then you are waiting. Somebody promised you they will pay on time, and now they are not paying you on time. You are thinking of bank will foreclose on your car, on your houses, on your assets, and this is putting a lot of men under pressure. Sir, when your body is telling you, for example, you want to enter the other room and the man downstairs did not cooperate, your body is telling you, we need to rest. We don't need more drugs. We need to rest. Give yourself rest. A lot of us, we don't exercise. Even if it's just walking down the streets, exercise your body. We don't exercise. We don't eat well. We don't have enough rest. You don't even drink water to rehydrate yourself. And then as you get older, be buying small supplements that you can use to handle yourself. You say, I cannot afford it. Buy what you can afford. There is some medicine at a level you can afford, and there's a lifestyle you can live. And then give your wife peace so that she can also give you peace. If you put that woman under pressure, she will also put you under pressure, and you will see how far. So, madam, too, try to remove stressors from the house of your husband. Don't tell him that Mr. B has just bought a giant size, 6 feet tall, double door fridge for his wife. What are you doing? You know the salary of your husband. How is he going to get that money? A lot of people have been pushed into problem by doing that. And if your body gives you a sign, like I said before, go for checkup. Like I said before, go for rest. Like I said before, don't drink to stay awake. Go and sleep if your body is tired. The job will always be there when you wake up. God will give us wisdom in the name of Jesus. I've said so many things, and I just want to advise you that please, if you can live your life well, and you can live your life well, you see your children, your wife, your family, in your old age, they will enjoy you, you will enjoy them. And I also advise, take care of your children now, so that you don't start asking for what you're not investing when you are older. That is just the honest truth. You are abandoning everybody now. You are running after your club. You are running after your business. My friends. What I have seen after retirement, what I have seen after you're no longer in that position you are, is that friends will go and look for another friends to friend. All the people that you are looking, carrying a sanga on now, and you are abandoning your family. When the time reaches, it will abandon you and face other things. So, sir, please take good care of yourself. I have a lot I would like to share with you, but I would like to stop at this point. I know I've said a lot of things altogether, but I believe that out of the many things that I have said, you'll be able to pick one or two that you can use to help yourself. Madam, please do your best to see how you can help prolong the life of your husband. Don't fight him over every small thing. Sometimes just ignore. Please, if he does not perform well in the other room, be there for him, because you see that thing is very difficult for a man to handle, especially if he's passing through midlife crisis and his body is changing and he cannot understand the dynamics of it. Yes, you are the one handling the home, so I'm just advising you, try. I know you are passing through your own too, but I'm talking to men today, I'm not talking to women. Try and see how you can encourage him, let him know to be all right, let him know you are okay, in the name of Jesus. And please, all this talk about one cucumber is big, one cucumber is small, one man is 2 meat man, one man is 3 meat man. Don't buy your husband before he stand because of nonsense cucumber talk. I say that seriously. Look, anyone he can do, take it. That's the one you sign for. Asset and liabilities, now you marry. Just like the man marry asset and liability. Anything that comes with it, take it. You see, and medically, there's nothing like size of cucumber or not. It's just sometimes some of these things are just psychological. And please take my advice. You see, a man is a 1 minute man, is a 60-second man. The reason why some men are 1 minute man and 60-second man is because before a man will come to you to want to go to the other room, he's already excited. And here you are, they have to pet you, they have to touch your head, touch your hand, touch your elbow, touch your nose, touch your eyelid, touch your eyebrow, touch your this one, touch your that one. They have to talk to you like this, do this like this. The light has to be right. The man is running up and down, putting all those things in place. By the time he goes through all those immigration checkpoints, all those custom checkpoints, all those checkpoints, police checkpoints that you put on the road for you to be in the right mode, by the time the gate of Jerusalem is open, everything done pour. And then you'll be bitter and angry. So if you can reduce the amount of checkpoints before we get to Jerusalem, it will help every man out there. This is my word to you. After everything I've said, one more thing I will just say and I leave. Please hold on to God. It's your best point. When there is stress, when there's things that you need to handle, hold on to God. Put your trust in God. Pray together as a family. Seek for counsel. Anything you need to do, put God first. God will help us and God will bless you. I will see you in the next video.